भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवांसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। प्रज्ञानां सुप्रतानैः स्थिरचरनिकर व्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पुनरपि धिषणोद्भासितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरभुं मायया भोजयन्नो माया संख्यातुरीयं परममृतमजं ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि। यो विश्वात्मा विदिजविषयान् प्राश्यभोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पश्चाच्चान्यान् स्वमतिविभवान् ज्योतिषा स्वेन सूक्ष्मान् सर्वानेतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगणः पात्वसौ न स्तुरीयः। स्थूलम तर्पयते विश्वम कार्य का नंबर 4 वी सॉ यस्टरडे। स्थूलम तर्पयते विश्वम प्रविविक्तम तु तैजसम आनंदश्च तथा प्राज्ञम त्रिधा तृप्तिम निबोधत। स्थूल भोग सैटिस्फाइज विश्व, सूक्ष्म भोग distinct bhogas satisfies taijasa, and ananda satisfies prajna. So did anybody attempt anandascha tatha prajnam tarpayate? If you make prajna as karta, then what will be the vakyam? How will it read? See, anandaha prajnam tarpayate. Ananda satisfies or makes prajna content. So if you want to say prajna, you will have to say prajna is content with ananda. प्राज्ञः आनंदेन, you will have to say भावे प्रयोग, it will go in कर्ण विभक्ति. Trup dhatu here is in Churadigan. सकर्मक धातु, प्राज्ञः आनंदेन तृप्यति और तर्प्यते। प्राज्ञः आनंदेन तर्प्यते। That way you can put it. And uktarthau shlokau, uktarthau, only one person responded, nobody else attempted. How to do vigraha? Vigraha means not fight. Vigraha means samasa vigraha. उक्तौ अर्थौ ययोः श्लोकयोः तौ श्लोकौ उक्तार्थौ। उक्तार्थौ is द्विवचनम, it is विशेषण for a shloka. उक्तार्थौ श्लोकौ. So since shloka is in द्विवचनम, the vigraha also will be uktau arthau, not uktaha artha. Uktau arthau yayoho shlokayoho, of the two shlokas. Tau shlokau uktarthau. Now here there is a question. What do you mean by getting satisfied by sthula bhoga? Getting satisfied by sthula bhoga means this person is not interested in vicharatmak vastu. He is more hungry for tangible objects. He is not hungry for subtle things. So if you give him good dwelling place, good food, good clothes, you imagine, let's say you hire a person and you say, I will give you money at the end of month. All you have to do is, whatever I say, you have to say, yes, sir. Even if I am wrong. If that person is sthula bhuk, he will say, yes, I will do it. But if he is a chintaka, sukshma drashti, when he knows that my boss who has hired me is wrong, he will hesitate to say yes. And every time it will hurt him if this is his own field, his own subject, where he has to externally agree with someone where internally he totally disagrees. He will not survive there. Why? Because he is not sthula bhuk. His chintanam is different. So he will not be content there. The other fellow who is not a thinker and he is more satisfied with external things, he will be happy. This is the difference. So those people who say, I am man of principles, ideology, or some philosophy of life, whatever is their philosophy, that person will always be sukshma chintaka. He will be more pravivikta bhuk. Now I'll ask you easy question and you have to answer. Who will be Ananda Bhuk? Who will be the one who is satisfied by Ananda? Tell me. You can always attempt. Samahita Chitta. Good answer. Anybody wants to say anything more about this? Everyone wants to be. No, that is true. But who it is? Who will get it? Everyone wants to be is not the answer. One who has negated the mind. You can say that also. See, person who wants to be Ananda Bhuk, what he should do? Stillness of mind. He should be more meditative. We have seen in the second Karika, Akashecha Hridi Prajna. So in waking state, Prajna is available when he is more meditative. When I can go beyond the gross effects and subtle effects. That person alone will be enjoying Ananda. He'll be Ananda Bhuk really. See, in Sushupti, helplessly everyone goes into that state, no doubt. But in Jagrat, in waking, if somebody wants, then that is attained through this. Either you do upasana, like how I explained in Anubhuti Prakasha, Brahadaranyaka, or otherwise also you know that any upasaka or person who does Nirguna Chintanam also can attain it. Your Sri Lakshmi, your mic you keep on off. Huh? That person will be Ananda Bhuk. So something that we can try to see, if I want to be enjoyer of subtler and subtler or more and more causal happiness, what is the advantage? If I want more and more causal happiness, then I should be more meditative. What is the advantage of this? The gross objects, presence or absence, the subtle objects, presence or absence, will not bother me because I have already transcended them. This is the advantage. So such people, they will never be sad when things are not available. So these are the secondary lessons of these shlokas. Now, further, fifth karika, page number 38. प्रकृत भोक्तृ भोग्य पदार्थ द्वय परिज्ञानस्य अवांतर फलम आह. Prakrita means this topic that is going on. Of that, bhoktru bhogya padartha dvaya parijnana. Bhokta, the experiencer, and bhogya, the experienced. Padartha dvaya parijnanasya, the knowledge of these two. It's avantar phalam, the secondary result of this teaching. त्रिषु धामसु यद् भोज्यं भोक्ता यश्च प्रकीर्तितः वेदैतदुभयं यस्तु स भुञ्जानो न लिप्यते. त्रिषु धामसु यद् भोज्यं भोक्ता यश्च प्रकीर्तितः वेदैतदुभयं यस्तु. त्रिषु धामसु, in the three places, dwelling places. Dhama means dwelling place, means in the three states of experiences. Yad bhojyam yascha bhokta prakirtitaha. What is the bhojya vastu? Means object of experience, and bhokta, the experiencer. That is very well known. Prakirtitaha. Yahatu etad ubhayam veda. The one who knows these two. The one who knows these two this you can understand in two ways. One is in essence. One who understands the essence of bhokta and essence of bhojya in all three states of experiences, not only for himself but for all. Sabhunjano na lipyate. Then he, even while experiencing everything, does not get affected by what he experiences. Bhunjanaha na lipyate. So I added the word, the essence of what is experienced and what is experiencer. Or the other way of understanding this shloka is that the one who understands bhojya and bhokta as that there is only one bhojya. All bhojya vastu can be categorized as bhojyam. And all bhoktas should be categorized as bhokta without any vishesha. This is another way of looking at it. In other words, in the first interpretation, you say the experiencer, the essence of experiencer is that really I am not Vishwa or Taijasa or Prajna, but the essence of Vishwa, Taijasa, Prajna. And just as I, as an individual, have these three as the alternate experiencers, everybody else also express themselves as Vishwa, Taijasa, Prajna. So this is one. or so experiencer and experienced. The essence of experienced is that whatever is experienced is mithya in essence. And the experiencer is really not Vishva Taijasa Prajna, but is one Chaitanya. So there is one Chaitanya among all Vishwas, Taijasas and Prajnas. And all Bhojya Padarthas are Mithya. This is one way. Or you understand that whatever is experienced, good or bad, nice or not nice, by anybody, it will fall in the category of Bhojya. And anybody who is experiencer, then all bhoktas will be one category. So whether I am experiencing or somebody is experiencing, second person, third person, Indra, Chandra, Brahaspati, Brahma, all are experiencers. And whatever is experienced, in them Bhojyatva will be there. So Bhoktritva, one category, Bhojyatva, one category, that's all. He doesn't make any distinctions. Sabhunjano nalipyate. This way we can understand this Karika. Now let us see Tika. Purvardham Vyachaste in Bhashya. Trishu Dhamasu Jagradadishu Sthula Pravivikta Anandakhyam Bhojyam Ekam Tridhabhutam. So the Bhojya in the three states as Sthula Bhoga, Pravivikta Bhoga and Ananda. So Sthula Pravivikta Anandakhyam Bhojyam Ekam. Actually it is only Bhojyam, but Tridhabhutam, three kinds of divisions. Tika. Bhogyattvena ekatvepi traividyam avantar bhedad unneyam. As bhogyatva, there is samanatva. Like if you have clay pot, mrittika ghata. If you have silver pot, rajata ghata, suvarna ghata, tamra ghata, panchaloha ghata. So ghatatva is same, samanam. Like that bhojyatvam is samanam or bhogyatvam is samanam in all. What is different is one is sthula, another is pravivikta, third is ananda. So avantar bheda. Avantar means within that there is division. That one has to accept. Unneyam. Bhoktuhu ekatve hetumaha. And bhokta is also one. How? Yascha vishwa taijasa prajnakhyo bhokta ekaha. Vishwa is also bhokta. Taijasa is bhokta. Prajna is bhokta. Ekaha. Soham iti ekatvena pratisandhanat. So that I am. Soham. In this way, ekatvena pratisandhanat. So there is one. One alone is there as Vishwa Taijasa Prajna. One alone is becoming Vishwa, then Taijasa Prajna. How do you know? Soham. Through Pratyabhijna. Pratisandhanat. Drashtritva avisheshacha prakirtitaha. Drashtritva avishesha. Means in all three of them what is common? Drashtritva or experiencer you call, or more drashta, the illuminator. This is what the essential nature is. Essential nature of Vishwa is Drashta. Taijasa is Drashta. And Prajna is also Drashta. Not only Bhokta. Superficially he is Bhokta. Essentially Drashta. Like that example we saw, Mahamatsya in the first Karika. Tika. भोक्तु एकत्व यो हम सुप्तः सोहम स्वप्नम प्राप्तः. I, the one who slept alone, attended the dream. Yascha swapnam adraksham soham idanim jagarmi. And the one who swapnam adraksham, the one who attended swapna, who saw dream, that I alone am awake now. So I alone saw the dream, I had slept. This is the anusandhanam. Ekatvam pratisandhiyate. This oneness you can see as common, consistent. Nacha tatra badhakam asti. And there is no badhaka. Means nothing will prevent one from understanding this way that there is only one illuminator throughout. Tad yuktam bhoktuhu ekatvam ityarthaha. And therefore, bhoktuhu ekatvam, that there is one bhokta really, that is yuktam, that is appropriate. Kincha ajnanam tat karyam cha prati prajnadishu drashtatvasya अविशिष्टत्वात् दृष्टिर्भेदे च प्रमाण अभावात्. युक्तम तदेकत्वम इत्याह. किंच, and moreover, अज्ञानम तत्कार्यम च प्रति, towards the ignorance and its effects, प्राज्ञादिषु दृष्टत्वस्य अविशिष्टत्वात्. In prajna etc., दृष्टत्व, the illuminator idea, is avishishta. Means really speaking, he is the illuminator of ignorance and all effects of ignorance. Now whether that effect of ignorance is sthula or sukshma, and ignorance means karana. Everything is covered in ajnanam and ajnana karyam. So prajnadi, they are drashta, really speaking, towards all. That is avishishtatvat. Drashtra bhede pramanam cha pramana abhavat. And in drashta bheda, there is no pramanam. Drashta bheda means that waker drashta is different, dream drashta is different, sushupti drashta is different. In that there is no pramanam. द्वितीयार्थम विभजते यो वेद. द्वितीयार्धम, second half, उत्तरार्ध. यो वेद एतदुभयम भोज्य भोक्तृतया अनेकधा भिन्नम स भुंजानो न लिप्यते. यो वेद, the one who knows, etadubhayam, who knows this both. How? Bhojya bhoktritaya anekadha bhinnam. As bhojya and bhokta, that which is available in many ways, divided as many. But really speaking, it is either bhojya or bhokta. Then such an individual even while experiencing everything, he will not get affected. He will not get disturbed by his experiences. So he will actually become Sthita Prajna. Not because he knows I am Brahma, but at least he is able to see the Drashta Bhava. He is able to see one Bhogyatva in all Bhogas. Now you see Tippani number 1. The whole thing is one Tippani only. Bhojya ityadi. Bhojyatvena rupena ekam api bhojyam स्थूल प्रविविक्त आनंदत्वेन अनेकधा भिन्नम. As bhojyatva, I explained, like ghatatva. As ghatatva, everything is same. Like how we say, oh, this person, he is South Indian, this person is North Indian, he is Punjabi, he is Marathi, he is Gujarati, whatever, Bengali, Pahadi. Manushyatva is common in all. And then you go abroad and say, oh, they are European, they are Latinos, they are Asians, Orientals, they are Caucasian, they are black Africans. Manushyatva is samanam. If you want to go on doing divisions, you can go on doing. Bhojatvena rupena ekam. Now that bhojyam is sthula pravivikta anandatvena anekadha bhinnam. Bhokta api bhoktritvena ekayava. Bhokta alone is one. Vishwadina anekadha bhinnam ityartha. But as Vishwa, Taijasa, Prajna, Anekadha. Anekadha means not only 3, because so many bhoktas are there. And not only Manushyas. Pashu, Pakshi, Keet, Patang, Devata, Yaksha, Kindra, Gandharvas. So many are there. Etad ubhayam yo veda. The one who knows this. Now how he has to know? Bhokta hi eka eva sarvatra chetana sheshi. There is only really one bhokta. Bhokta can be only chetan vastu, not jada vastu. And Shuddha Chetana cannot be bhokta, so it is mixed chetana, let us say. That is sheshi. Sheshi means the one for whom everything else is shesha is called sheshi. So everything else is for that person. Like if there is a big house, the house is for whom? The person who is going to stay there, the owner or renter or whoever. That person is called sheshi. Now whether you call house, ashram, kutia, whatever word you want to give, that chetana is going to be sheshi. And bhojyam cha sarvam ekam eva tat shesha bhutam. And bhojya is shesham. Bhojya vastu will be shesha. Means that is remainder. It is, those things will be experienced by the Chaitanya. Iti eva rupena nischinoti. So this is the meaning of the word Veda. This nischaya jnanam should be there. Chaitanya alone is experiencing everything. Let us say with adhyasa, with jada. But Chaitanya alone is experiencing. And jada alone is experienced. And jada is for the sake of Chaitanya. Jada has no purpose by itself, no prayojanam, and the existence of jada cannot be known unless the Chaitanya is there to establish its existence. So you need Chaitanya. This nischinoti saha bhunjano api na lipyate. Then he, even while experiencing, doesn't get. See, I am using the word na lipyate as he doesn't get affected. Does he acquire punya papa? So that part we do not know. I will not comment on that part. Na lipyate. So at least in vyavahara, drashta phalam is not there for that person. This much we can say. If he is asanga, then punya papa also he may not accrue. But here at least he is able to remain steady in his life. He is not person with lots of ups and downs in his or her thinking. And this steady state of mind is very much required even for sadhana, to consistently remain on the path also. We know so many people, otherwise they just start and then they disappear. Saha bhunjano api medhya amedhya rupam api bhojyam kvachid abhyavaharan api. Medhya means what is appropriate, and amedhya means inappropriate. Sometimes he experiences things which are inappropriate. Na tat prayukta dosha bhak bhavati ityartha. Then he does not get the dosha of that inappropriate bhoga also. I'll tell you. Let us say some Mahatma gives this example. Somebody is staging a protest that cows should not be killed, cows should be protected, cows should be nurtured, Go Seva. So many ashrams are there. They create this Go Seva Mandal and everything. They bring fodder, they bring whatever, the green grass and everything for the cows. And in particular, Desi cow. So there is a big movement in India. And you see people in other countries, they love to eat cow. They kill cows and eat. There are slaughterhouses for cows. So on one stage, there are people who are ready to give their life to protect cows. And on other end, there are people who want to sustain their life by killing cows. And you see this kind of virodha in this world. We are not talking ordinary contradictions. Highest level. People go to temples with so much devotion. And in the same temple, there could be so much corruption. whether it is temple or church or mosque. So on one hand, you have the people with the purest heart who have least money and they want to offer things. And those who work in the temple or in the church, sometimes all they are interested in acquiring more and more wealth and possessions. Similarly, politicians also you see. There are politicians who work with dedication for the well-being of people and country. And then there are politicians, all they want to do is just acquire more wealth and bhoga. Veda eka tad ubhayam yastu sabhunjano nalipyate. Now I have to see both are bhokta and both have some bhojya vastu. Now some has medhya, somebody has amedhya. And I should not get disturbed by either of these. This is not easy. So to come to this, that the whole thing is a dream, I have to come to face this and not get disturbed by any event, whether it is affecting other people or quote unquote my own people. I always think, just to give you, don't think this is a sidetrack of the topic. I always feel this way. If Russia can attack Ukraine, and it has been going on for last 9 months, and people are suffering there, and the world for first few days recognized it, now everybody is busy in their own life. Nobody wants to know, nobody cares what is going on. At the most, they'll say, okay, we'll supply some more weapons, this, that. You imagine if the same thing happens to India, when some stronger neighbor attacks India. Some people in the world, they'll say, oh, they'll condemn this, that. But our daily life will be affected. World doesn't have anything to do. You and I who are sitting here, we will be the experiencer. Now at that time to say, the attacker and the attacked, they are only Vishwa Tejasa Prajna. What difference does it make? Do I have that ability to say? Sabhunjano na lipyate. See, to see it in bigger perspective is not easy. Just to see some shloka translation and all is okay. So that's why I said, when it happens to somebody, I may say, okay, it is, life just goes on. And that's why, if we do not register our vote in UN by condemning that this is not right thing, when somebody else will attack us, we will not be able to say this is wrong thing. Because we didn't stop somebody else. This thing always pinches me. if we don't say this is wrong to somebody else, other country will attack us. We will not be able to say this is wrong. Anyway, at that time we'll have to say, oh, what difference does it make? Vannihi iva medhya amedhya bhuk. Just as fire, you put holy dravyas in it, fire will take it. You put garbage, they all the time burn garbage, regularly. Fire will take it. Fire will not get affected. So like that I should be. This is Tippani. Now you come back to Tika. Sabunjano na lipyate. Katham etavata bhoga prayukta dosha rahityam tatra aha. Etavata. By this, how do you say bhoga prayukta dosha will not be there? Because dosha should be there. You do amedhya bhoga, you yourself will feel bad and you will have to go through consequences. You just take it this way, good food or bad food. Sab hunjano na lipyate. Does it happen? If you eat bad food, lipyate eva. Tatraha bhojyasya in tika, in bhashya. Bhojyasya sarvasya ekasya bhoktuhu bhojyatvat. Entire bhojya vastu, bhojyasya sarvasya, so sarvasya bhojyasya, in this way you do anvaya. Sarvasya bhojyasya ekasya bhoktuhu. For all bhojya vastu, there is only one bhokta. All bhojya vastu is bhojya for one bhokta. One ekasya bhoktuhu bhojyatvat. In other words, I should be able to develop this thinking that I alone am attacking and I alone am getting attacked. Means the experiencer of sukham is also me. The experiencer of dukkham is also me. The one who is protecting cow is also me. The one who wants to consume is also me. I think I mentioned earlier or some time back that I alone want to protect Sita ji and I alone want to take her away. This bhava, when will it be? When I think I alone am supporting adharma through Ravana and I alone am supporting dharma through Rama. Sab hunjano na lipyate. There is only one bhokta. Remember, only to such people when the question is asked, what should we do if there is world war? They'll say, which world? Others will not be able to think this way. Means if tomorrow I become slave also and somebody else is master, I don't see that bheda. But it is hard. यद्यपि भोक्तुः एकस्यैव सर्वं भोग्यम् इति अवगतं, तथापि कथं सर्वं भुञ्जानो भोगप्रयुक्तदोषवान् न भवति इति आशंक्याः. Yadyapi, even though there is only one bhokta, let us say. Ekasyeva bhoktuhu sarvam bhogyam. Means only one bhokta, all bhogya vastu is one. Marked as bhogyatva is common in all. Okay. Iti avagatam. This much we know. Tathapi कथम सर्वं भुंजानो भोग प्रयुक्त दोषवान न भवति. But still, how come that experiencer does not get affected by the bhoga? How come he doesn't get the dosha? Bhoga prayukta dosha. So minimum bhoga prayukta dosha is I will develop some raga dvesha, some vasanas that, oh, this bhoga I like, I want more and more. That bhoga I don't like. Some such thing. Why this will not happen? This is the question. See, this Nirguna Brahma, it is not easy to digest. Huh? But you need to rise above all dualities. इति आशंक्य आह नहीं in भाष्य नहीं यस्य यो विषयः सः तेन हीयते वर्धते वा. यस्य यो विषयः, यस्य विषयिणः यो विषयः सः विषयी तेन विषयेण तेन विषयेन न हीयते न वर्धते. Means that experiencer who has some object of experience, that experiencer does not grow or shrink, does not become greater or smaller by the experienced object. Uktam artham drashtantena spashtayati, and he clarifies this with the example. Nahi agnihi svavishayam dagdva kasthadi tadvat. Nahi agnihi svavishayam dagdva, fire having burnt its own vishaya. What is that? Its vishaya? Kasthadi dagdva tadvat. Tadvat means टीका. स्वविषयान काष्ठादीन दग्ध्वा न हीयते वर्धते वा अग्निः इति संबंधः. Dagdva means having burnt. Fire having burnt its fuel, it comes back to its normal. Let's say big log of wood is there. At that time fire will grow, there is no doubt. Having burnt, it will come back to its normal thing. Similarly, if there is no fuel, fire will die down. So, na hiyate na vardhate, if fire's vishaya, artha is indhana, kashtha, definitely we see fire grows and shrinks. When the bigger log is there, it will have lot of bigger flames and it will shrink in the lack of fuel. So that is true. So vishayan kasthadin, but having burnt, then it comes back to normal. And this is how we understand. But this example, how should we understand in this context? That bhokta is not affected by bhogya, because Agni is the bhokta and Padartha is the bhogya. So,  remains pure. that Tippanikar has given that, right? Medhya amedhya bhuk vannihi iva. That last Tippani. Like fire, medhya amedhya bhuk. So that Agni remains swachha, pure. In that way, there is no vriddhi hrasa in Agni. So this is one way you can say, or how you can take it as that fire having done its job, it comes back to its normal state. So let us say Agni is unmanifest. Then you put a bigger log of wood, Agni manifests, burns it, again becomes unmanifest. Smaller wood is there, small fire, from unmanifest it will burn, again it will come back to unmanifest. In that way, it comes back to its state. So swavishayan kasthadin dagdva, having burnt, na hiyate vardhate va agnihi. In this way there is sambandha. But there is a lot to think on this. And as you know, this is similar to Kaivalya Upanishad mantra, Trishu dhamasu yad bhogyam bhokta bhogascha yad bhavet tebhyo vilakshana sakshi chinmatroham sadashiva. But there, sakshi chaturtha pada is also mentioned. But here, etad ubhayam, the one who knows bhokta bhogya. Even this much if I know, sabhunjano na lipyate. Then he doesn't get affected by the drishta vyavahara. To go beyond punya papa, one needs upasana, which definitely here that I have to be in the samashti. So when I think of myself as samashti alone, then yes, sabhunjano na lipyate. Because in me alone, in one part, something is happening. In another part, something else is happening, contradictory. So then what should I consider? Should I laugh because of something good or should I cry because of something bad? Everything is happening in me. So then he doesn't get affected from samashti standpoint. Samashti upasana, the one who has done, not ekarupa, vishwarupa upasana. Then sabhunjano na lipyate is easy to understand from that standpoint. Okay. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ